And finally, Christmas has come early in the guise of In Search of Space, released as a deluxe edition. Let's take a look, shall we? Welcome, classic rock fans, to a short unboxing video, and today I want to talk about In Search of Space, which has been released as a deluxe edition, available from Cherry Red Records. I will of course put the purchasing links just below this video. This is my favourite album by Hawkwind, not only because it features the wonderful, wonderful Master of the Universe. It also has Silver Machine. Of course, Silver Machine didn't feature on the original album, but it's certainly featured in this set. I think this was the point where the Brock-Turner axis was at its most creative, I think. And of course, we've got that wonderful collaborations with Barney Bubbles as well. He did you remember the original vinyl, that fold-out sleeve and space log, wasn't that fabulous? We also get the Pounding You Shouldn't Do That on here as well. Of course, we have to doff our caps to the brilliant on drums Terry Ellis. No, not Terry Ellis. He was busy managing Jethro Tull at the time. Terry Ollis, I think it was. And of course, Dave Anderson on bass. This is such an interesting album. Obviously an album heavily inspired by krautrock and all that electronic noodlery going on in Europe at the time. Interestingly, Lester Bangs said of this album, the synthesizers warble and woof and scream and gurgle like barfing computers. Barfing Computers sounds like the title of a Frank Zappa album, doesn't it? So this one contains the original mix remastered. It's the best I've heard this album sound, and I've had some pretty dodgy copies in the past. Disc 2 includes new stereo mixes by Stephen W. Taylor. I really like the new stereo mixes, very much like them. However, I must admit my choice would be to listen to the remaster of the original album. Then you get Disc 3, which is a Blu-ray, which contains all the 5.1 mixes, which would be absolutely fascinating. I can't talk about the 5.1 mixes, so I do not have a facility to play 5.1 sound. It also has the video content, Silver Machine promotional film from 1972. What a great song that is. We get here Lemmy's mellifluous pipes. Anyway, let's unbox this. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Well, here we are, In Search of Space, the deluxe edition. It comes in a sturdy, nice card thick sleeve case. Turns over like that. We get Stacia, who was she was a big girl, wasn't she? She was. And obviously it says it tries to replicate the original rear sleeve of the album. It states quite clearly that Disc 1 is the original mix remastered, and Disc 2, as I've said, is the new stereo mix by Stephen W. Taylor. And Disc 3 is the Blu-ray, which considers the new 5.1 sound, the stereo mixes, and of course the original stereo mix. It's all there, and video content, Silver Machine promotional film. So it's a nice hardback sleeve, and all the stuff pulls it out as such. Got lovely Stacia again. This is the sleeve which contains the discs. That's a lovely book that comes with it. It's worth having this purely for this book alone. It's really thick, full of information, photos. We'll go through it in a minute. But we get this lovely poster, which I don't think I'll be able to open it up. I think it's supposed to replicate the original space log that we got with this album. Anyway, I'm not doing it justice here, of course. And there we go. The poster is lovely Stacia in her full glory. That's one for the wall later on, I think. So let's take a look at the disc. This is the folder, contains the actual discs themselves, which opens up nicely like this. And the discs are just slotted in. I'm not sure how healthy that is for discs not to have any kind of protection, but there you go. That's disc 1, which is the stereo mix of the original album. Stereo mix remaster, I should point that out. Slots back in there. That's disc 2 is the new stereo mix. And here's the Blu-ray. And here we are, here's the actual booklet that comes with this set. I think the set is worth buying just for this booklet alone. We are children of the sun, and this is our inheritance. No longer chaos and confusion, but love and laughter, song and dance. If you say so. This is stuff I like, sort of tickets and things like that. Flyers, posters. And lots of information. I like to read about this stuff. Tape boxes. This is fabulous. There you go. That's the booklet. Let's put it all back together, shall we? There we are, In Search of Space, Hawkwind, the Deluxe Edition. So there you go, In Search of Space Deluxe Edition. It's available to buy now, I believe. It's available from Cherry Red Records or Amazon, whatever you're poisonous. I will put purchasing links just below this video. Anyway, let me know whether you intend to purchase this. Do leave your comments below. Anyway, please do click like, subscribe and check that notification bell. I might have said that already, I don't know. But anyway, I'll just leave with my closing salvo, which is, as you know, hope you're well, staying safe and keep listening.